All right, collective. How y'all doing out there? I got to keep starting this reading all over again because, listen. All right, let me just not say anything. Let me just let the cards speak for themselves. Let me see. Now, somebody waiting on something. Now, this could be two people. You know, because this is somebody curious. Now, maybe somebody looking at somebody that's hanging around. Oh, no, that's just what I got. Let me see. Now, let's have some fun. That's why I have to keep cutting off the video because I be cutting up. Oh my God. Now somebody was in their feelings. That was the Five of Cups. And then I sing this. Let me see. And again, y'all, remember that this too shall pass. We is in retrograde. I can't even get the words out my mouth half the time. Like, it's really a thing. I don't even think I paid attention to it until I learned about retrograde. And I'm like, what is really going on? I can't even get the words out my mouth. Pay attention to technology. The time is not a good time to be getting in nothing electronic flying across the sky. You know what I'm saying? Now we got the Three of Pentacles here. And there's somebody waiting on communication. I told you. Now, it could have something to do with you waiting on something. This is a relationship too, y'all. But it could have something to do with money. Now, this is a choice card. Now, maybe somebody making a choice if they want to say something to this person that's hanging around. Yeah, they're at a crossroad. I don't know. Maybe they want to offer a helping hand. I say that because the anticipation card keep coming out. Now, I don't know if you're anticipating something or if somebody else is anticipating something. I guess two can be true at the same time. Now, look. You got solitude. And look, this is solitude. Hanging around. Hanging in limbo. Then you got serenity. You know, surrender, serenity. Accepting things at face value. It do look like some negotiations is going on. And then you have the big reveal. The true self. Now, I want to say that it's good because you have ascension at the bottom of the deck. Now, I want to say that both of these cards are blue, which is giving me more communication. And look at the crown. And I'm just looking at the way her hair is out like that right there. And it's just really giving me that connection to source. Look at them. The succulent is all about resilience. And she almost give me such a lioness look with her hair like that right there. It's also giving me crown chakra and the big reveal. And she's so relaxed. She's in water. And what is that? I don't know if it's a crystal ball or what, but it's something. I'm telling you, y'all, my readings have been getting stranger and stranger. And you got the thinking man. Hmm. And we're seeing the page of swords, which is very curious. And he sure is looking at that crystal, very curious. We got envy and walking away. Now, in the page of swords, sometimes there's a little gossip and stuff. We see the community card here. Doesn't necessarily have to do anything with this thinking man or you. It could be something on the outside. But let's see. But it could, you know. Let me see. Let's take that one. Ooh. The goddess on the moon. And look at all these angels. Second chakra and the sixth chakra, which is giving me that crown again. Sacral is giving me a connection to spirit. Now the goddess of the moon. Let me see what the goddess of the moon do. Because sometimes I get this one confused with the seventh chakra. Now it says the goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. No, wait a minute. Let me read this part. This card is all about intuition, the ability to receive insights from your soul's point of view. Receiving this card upright tells you that you have the power to get intuitive information of all types of issues. And now is the time to use it. And it says the goddess of the moon brings you all sorts of information, from the mundane to the spectacular. For instance, you could get an urge to take a different route home from work and find out later that you have avoided a 3-hour traffic jam. Or you might have an idea for a great invention, a stock investment, or a spellbinding novel. This card could also indicate significant blossoming or psychic ability, mediumship, or even on a professional level. You're always blessed with this ability to connect, but this card is telling you that now is the perfect time to open up, get ready for the amazing inspiration this brings. Right here with the reveal. Now, let me see. Let's try these. Because I don't know what this thinking man is doing. Of course, it's just, there's no gender in tarot. But we got the thinking woman in here. So why would the thinking man come out? I don't know. With the hangman. I don't know. Let me see. All right. Called Souls, Gifts, and Training. It's time to step it up. Now maybe I'm talking to a masculine and I'm talking to a feminine. And maybe that's part for the masculine and this part gonna be for the feminine. You can look at it like that too. Now this is telling you to water your garden, nourish your body, care, tenderness, and rest. Huh. Now, because it's lined up with the community card, it could just be the energy that's going on through the air. There's a lot going on. Could be picking up on other people's energy. There's a lot of envy going on, though. I want to say that. And again, I don't always see envy as something that's necessarily really, really negative. Wish I had that pair of shoes. That's a little envious. Okay? I don't know. However, we got karmic relationships. Now, this card is about avoidance, intuition, knowing who's for you, who's not for you. You know? I see soul growth, polarity, Orion energy as well, though. You know, sometimes karmic people misconstrue karmic because it's behavior. And I don't care how spiritual it is, you still can exhibit karmic behavior. So can I. Cussing somebody out is karmic behavior. You know? Envy is karmic behavior. But ain't nobody perfect. Like, how can you really say that I'm not going to ever envy anything? Like, I wish I had that car. I wish I had that house. That's a little envious, right? Now, jealousy is something different. And when you read out this card, it really talks about jealousy. But envy and jealousy is two different things. When they should have just put jealousy. You know, because this is what this card is really depicting. Her wanting what's outside of that cave that she's in. And the cave represents her own mind. That's why it's telling you to water your garden. Purify your own thoughts. There's a door. Go through it. What you thinking about? Now maybe this is just representing the masculine energy. Yeah, just hanging around. Just hanging around. Just hanging around. Oh no, boo. And of course, if this is not for you, don't take it. Don't force it. But it's for somebody. It came out. Alright? I like when I hear the little car out there rev up like that. I don't think it's the same car, of course, but every now and then, I like that. It's revving up. Now, let's see what the spirit got to say to you. Your chakras. Y'all, I'm so bored out of my freaking mind. I don't know what to do. Look, you got abundance. If you just answer the call, it's something that's going to be revealed to you. You know, sometimes people stun our growth. Just hanging on. Yeah. Right, we're here with physical activity. It's time to make some moves, boo. Now, compassion. Right here will water your garden. And surrender. And it look like you got a spiritual partnership. Right here with karmic relationship. Look like a level up to me. In domestic harmony. Now, something is going to be revealed to you. So you can put your hair down. You look like your spidey senses is tingling. Or what's going on over here? And you got all kinds of community, work communities, online communities, home. Listen, don't let nobody steal your joy. Let me see. Let me see what you need to do. We're gonna pull from the personality. Hollywood. Let's see what's going on. Now you look like you. Ooh. Now look what's on call. Inspiration, Lauren Hill. Now I don't know if I like her or Erykah Badu best, but they both give me the same vibe. I think Erykah Badu is a little bit more of a high priest. I want to say no. I want to say that Erykah Badu have more control over her emotions than she do. Just from observation. Yeah. And maybe that's why Water Your Garden is here. But both of them is a talent to be reckoned with. They both got something to say. Some stories to tell. Now this is on envy. Defense. You got your boxing gloves on. Spirit say you want to fight? Put them up. Put them up. Put them up. And I said she looked like a lion. Now that was the cowardly lion that I was saying that, like the Wizard of Oz. Put them up. Put them up. Maybe you got something that you want to say. To these karmic relationships. The truth. And what's going on there? You got whips and chains. I'm just looking at the chain and the whip. Now, I want to say that because this is on spiritual partnership, I'm just looking at her eyes. Now, I don't know too much about Rihanna. Why she got that whip? Let's see what the book says. I don't know. And maybe that ain't even you. Maybe that's just somebody karmic. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And I'm just looking at all these awards in your hand. They might be a little hating, boo. They might be a little hating. Now this doesn't have a table of contents. It don't. So I got to look for it. You gotta look for it. Alright, now let's see. It says your relationship to the Rihanna card can be complicated. At first glance, it's the ultimate source of empowerment, as it should be. Though much like Rihanna herself, you must measure your steps before you fall under scrutiny that you didn't anticipate. If you're feeling particularly defenseless, let this card be the messenger to awaken your gusto. Your fire is buried within you, so bring it out. But when the flames gets too high, measure your force. Realize how much you must exert to achieve your desired result before jumping right in and coming across as too hard. Huh. Now it's so crazy that I said that Erykah Badu have more power over her emotions. I'm just thinking about Lauryn Hill, like, when she don't show up to concerts and stuff, she be cussing people out. You better be glad I show. And that's just where I got that from. And it's so crazy on call. Like on call. You know what I'm saying? And that card was talking about the defense. Putting up a fight. Like, calm down. The water. I'm talking to fire signs. Like, think. That's why that's under the masculine energy. It's like, know your strength with this abundance, because you got a lot to offer. I do believe that. And sometimes, the fear is that combat, challenged. I don't know. Maybe you're saying the truth in something. Your own behavior. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be somebody in your energy. Well, let's see. Now hold on for a minute. Let me check my. But I see growth. Let's say soul growth. But let's read it out and see what it's telling. Where is that? And remember, we're in retrograde. You can use that excuse at least until the 15th. If you need a snicker, get a snicker. You know what I'm saying? You're not yourself. Let me see. Where is that? Karmic relationships. I'm looking for soul's growth. Why? I don't know. 84. Ooh, and it's 84. It's 12. Alright, boo? And remember, ain't nobody perfect. Take a step back. Think some things through. Now, the constellation Orion is thought by many to have been a place of great polarity and eventually unity. Some believe that many starseeds who were part of this cosmic history are incarnated on Earth now and are playing out karmic relationships from Orient times. Perhaps you're one of them. Polarity causes conflict and highlights separations. However, because of this conflict, conflict can also result in unity and growth. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open up our heart and mind. Too many misunderstandings are caused when we don't open our heart and mind and see things from a different point of view. When we go into reactive second guessing mode instead of gathering the courage to open our heart, we should admit that we may have reacted because of our own woundings and are then find mutual ground. I'm so sorry, y'all. Listen. And it says, we're all innocent children looking to be seen, understood, and cherished. It's much harder to grow closer through conflict than it is to grow further apart. And yet, that's the invitation of conflict. It's easy to react and take things personally. It's more challenging to see the innocence of all involved and find a way to grow closer through the conflict. It's through relationships that we grow the most. How can you soften your heart and drop your defenses enough to see things from a different point of view? How can you see the innocence of all involved? How can you learn to see the similarities rather than the differences? Now, of course, that takes two people to be on the same page. But is that always the case? And sometimes you do have to connect with people that understand this way of thinking. Because if they out there still on some other crap, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people out here still on demon time. That's why I was always telling you to get with like minds. And sometimes it's easier to have those conversations. Maybe that's why spiritual partnerships is there. And the choice card and surrender and envy and negotiations. Y'all talking about something? Yeah. Now, even if you involve yourself with like-minded individuals, you're still going to come up against people. People in the spiritual community, they argue all the time. Because some people out here is just pretending. They ain't really about this life. Dang. It's a come up. You got more grifters. Yeah. That's like Lauren Hill. That's why she took her ball and went home. I don't want to play no more. Listen. That's right there on Solitude. I'll take my little plaques and just go right on home. Yeah. The entitlement, I guess she said. Was you lucky I showed up at all? I don't pay my money though, girl. I came to hear you sing. Can't be canceling. You gonna do this or what? I don't know. They came right back. Dang, look what I turned around on. Oh, look at that. And the hangman is here. And look, the community. And there's some envy going on. There's some talk going on. There's something going on. Yeah, I think you blocked them, boo. Now, it's so funny that the music stopped as I'm sitting here talking about Lauren Hill and she won't show up to the concert. You got solitude and abundance. Like, she is really protecting her energy. Or maybe that's you. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I'm getting a sense of entitlement here. Boundaries maybe being crossed. Because with this envy, I do see the compassion. It's right there. Not to mention the elevation. Look at the 88, the 99. The transition. Yeah. Now, all the ones is down here, y'all. And the lovers is clarifying the lovers. Now, you got the wounded healer over here with the moon. We got new beginnings. This is your masculine energy. With the thinking man. It's just the masculine energy. Builder. Leadership. Now look. Now this is 2 wands. And there's a choice in regards to these relationships. That's crazy. That's 2. Now maybe these people is, because he's looking back at this. And maybe these people want a new beginning. And I told you, Lot, don't look back. look like it's going to be revealed to you. This card talk about avoidance. Everybody just ain't going to mesh. It's not necessarily anything wrong with them, I don't guess. Yeah, but I think there's a little bit of elevation going on here. The truth is here. Elevation, authenticity, beliefs, karmic relationship is all embodied in this card. Spirit said you got bigger fish to fry. Yeah, look, from the 8 to the 9. 8 to the 9. Yeah. I think you got your mind made up. I think you know what you want. You ain't got time for it. Listen, I'm protecting my energy. You ain't got time for this. Yeah, look, damn. This is crazy. This is hermit mode. This is you ghosting them. Justice always represent karmic to bring in balance. This is who you is. Yeah. That's what you're moving towards, boo. Like minds. Now, of course, you can piece together, where I may be missing. I know I done throwed out a couple of things. Yeah. You surrender. Listen, I can't carry you in me. Compassion only goes but so far. I ain't sacrificing myself for you and your mess. Yeah, you see that? Look at him. I told you, entitlement. But I think you got all the information you need. Because you're gone. Right by your side. You see that? You can't make it up. Now, I ain't make none of that up. None of it. You seen it. You got time for this? I'm out of here. Do you, boo? Now, let's see. Let's pull the from these cards. We're going to close it out. And I'm going to chillax. Yeah. Look at you. Got time for that. Just chill and chillax. Listen, I ain't got to worry about all that. Right there by yourself. Sleeping like a little baby. And make it so bad she in purple. Yeah. And look, it's painting with magic. Right here, this is the candle on this right here. And I don't have to know everything all the time. But all I know is that I need better than this. Yeah, seeds of power. From tiny things, big things can grow. Planting seeds. New relationships, boo. Dig your rainbow. And with the number 5, that's indicating change. I love and I have beauty in my life. That's your affirmation. All right? Now, I don't know what's about to be revealed to you, but something. And I'll see you on the next one. And maybe it has already.